Howdy folks, today we are looking at a Marantz model 2015. This is the little baby of the series. This one is fairly dirty, but I think kind of works. I don't really remember the history on this one, to be honest. Doesn't look too dirty, not too bad. We'll have to see how it actually does when plugged in and powered up, but per normal, let's go ahead and pull it apart, take a look inside, and see if anything scary is going on before we go and plug it in. Okay, this guy really doesn't look bad at all. Pretty clean on the inside overall. Yeah, nothing really to complain about. Nothing looks particularly blown up. Nothing really jumping out at me as unhappy. Let's see, everything there works. All right, let's go ahead and plug this one in and see what it does. All right, it's a good start. Looks like we've got some bulbs out, things like that. We've got the whole green going on, but stereo lamp comes on, which is good. Let's see. We're in Aux. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we'll deal with that later. Okay. So we're in Aux, tape, Phono, FM. Hey, the dial lights up, or the indicator lights up. All right, let's try actually hooking this thing up, and we'll see if it actually works. All right, I don't know if you can see that the signal indicator does work, and it appears that our stereo lamp goes in and out, so that's good. Let's see if we've got any sound. Ooh, lots of really bad noise in the volume dial. All right, so I want to clean the volume dial, I think, before we go too much farther here, because the noise in here is bad enough to pop my speakers, and I don't want to do that. looking quite a bit better already. Let's see how it looks with the face on. Yeah, I'd say that's a little bit better than how we started. All right. Next, we're going to have to see if we can work through the knobs, get them back together and aligned properly. So let's see. Most of the knobs came apart, so this one is still intact. So let's see if it lines up nicely, or if we should use one of the other ones for this guy. Let's see. Okay, so that's AM, FM, Phono. Actually does line up pretty nice. So we'll use that one there. And let's see how we want to do the other ones. Let's go all the way. Let's see, I wonder if these, let's see, I wonder if the internal spokes here perhaps line up with the notch or anything like that. Doesn't really look like it here. It's a little off from where the notch is. But let's give it a shot. I'll just line one up here. I expect it'll stay put easy enough. Okay, that's pretty much on the notch. Indeed, that is a little bit to the left of where we want it. So, to get it lined up straight, all right, it should look like that. Oop. And same as the other one, it's just a little bit to the right of the notch. All right, so let's see. Okay, and that's with the parts sticking out at the bottom. I want to check some of the others, some of the other spokes, and see if they line up any better. Let's try with this piece there to the left. Line the spoke up. Yep, a little bit to the left. Try that one. Nope, looks like all of the three spokes are lined up pretty similarly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to emulate this one. So we'll put a drop of CA glue in here. And we will line this up just to the right of the notch. The other ones matter a little less how well they line up because there is no detent in the middle. So we just really ballpark them against the end stops. All right, so cosmetically, we seem to be quite a bit happier now. And all of our faders and switches and such should also be happier. So let's check that out. Let's see. All right, tuner seems to do its thing. As always, I'm not going to do too much recorded testing there because I don't own the rights to any of the music that might tune in. Well, I don't own the rights to anything that I'm listening to, but I have permission to use the stuff from PowerPCME and from Luminous Polychem that you hear on my various videos. So let's see. Next up, let's test out the auxiliary input. All right, I would say that is working pretty well. I'm happy with that. So something I want to check here, the 2220s that I'm playing with have a really non-trivial amount of just noise, hiss. At low volume levels. And I wanted to see if this one is going to be better about that. A little bit around there, but that's really not too bad. Seems like it's quite a bit better. I may swap this one in as my primary on my desk for a while and see how it does while working on the 2220s to see if I can get rid of that hiss, and then maybe I'll, like I said, wind up keeping this one and let both of the bigger ones go. I don't need a whole ton of power for my mains in my office here. So let's see, before we bundle it all back up, or button it all back up, whatever, let's try out the Phono and see how that stage works. All right, I would say overall I am pretty happy with that. I don't think there's much else I'm going to have to do with this guy. So yeah, I'm going to button it up, and like I said, I think this one's going to be a keeper for a little while. So no pointing you to eBay on this one, no talking about selling it. Yeah, we're going to throw it under the monitor on the desk and just enjoy it. So thank you as always for watching, and we will see you in the next one.